Hey, what's up, everybody? It is November the 6th, 2024 at 7:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the good old US of A. Thank God 11/5 is over, November 5th. In the US, it was pretty exciting. Got a new president, President Trump. Market took off today. It exploded, literally exploded. Trump is very bullish on crypto. He supports it. He made big promises during his campaign with Gary Gensler. But that's all you've been hearing in every video that's been covered. So we're not going to talk about that today, guys. We're going to jump into the Pulsechain ecosystem. I want to do some technical analysis on Pulsechain, um, HEX. Definitely don't covering HEX. I want to cover PulseX, and I want to talk to you about a project that just was recently brought to my attention by da 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 da. It was brought to my attention by Jim Horton. Thank you, Jim Horton. I really do appreciate it. He left a comment for me, brought it to my attention. I had blinders on because you know how crazy the crypto market is, and just got frustrated through the bear market. Wasn't really paying attention. I checked out this project called The Grays. I like it. I dropped a little bit of money in it, not a lot, but I put a little taster in. All right, what I consider a taster. It was $275. You know, I just want to get a little feel for it. And so far, I'm liking what I see. So I want to do some technical analysis on that, and I want to cover the white paper with you on that, and just talk about it a little bit. If this interests you, stick around. All right. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Right now, this is on GoPulse. This is a real cool tool right here. GoPulse.com. If you don't use it on Pulse Chain. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet with a passion for cryptocurrency. It's essential that you do your own research before making any and all financial decisions. All right, let's go ahead and jump in here. Um, this is GoPulse.com. This is their ecosystem. I love this tool. Usually I pull up crypto bubbles, but today is all about Pulse Chain. All right. So since we're saying it's all about Pulse Chain, what am I trying to say? I like to always take a look at Bitcoin. We're going to compare Bitcoin to Hex on ETH, Hex on Pulse Chain, obviously Pulse Chain and PulseX. All right. Now, what do I want to compare? Let's look at the percentages. All right. So for starters, firm, we're going to do a starting point of January 2nd, 2024. Okay. Let's keep it real. Just 2024 is the last 11 months. Um, Bitcoin, we'll start with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up 74%, roughly 73%. Okay. So Bitcoin is a big mover, right? For now. But you know, all these altcoins like Pulse Chain are going to fly past Bitcoin once that money starts trickling down from the Bitcoin and Ethereum. I do think Ethereum is going to take off. It may not be what it, yeah, I think it's going to take off, but that's a whole other subject. All right. So let's compare. We'll start with Hex. Now there's a little tricky. I like using the trading view because it's more detailed, but it's a little bit harder for me. So you guys got to bear with me so I make it work. All right. Let me backtrack this real quick here. All right, because there's a way that I have it all figured out. It's really a pain in my butt. I'm not going to lie to you. All right, so Hex on USDT is up. That will be the purple. I'm sorry, that's down. Hex on USDT is down 58%. Hex Die, that's on the Pulse chain. That will be the yellow, is up 51.44%. Uh, Pulse is up. No, wait, no, Pulse is not up. Yeah, all right, the blue. Pulse is up 10.92%. And PulseX, which caught me off guard, is actually up 76.5%. I was not expecting PulseX to be up as high as it is, guys. Now this is all comparing all these projects just from January 2nd, 2024. Now, if I move the chart, you'll see it changes the percentages, okay? In case anybody is wondering, but it just kind of just for this year it's really insightful to see how big of a difference how the numbers are playing out. And PulseX, I still feel strongly that it's just a dex. I'm not excited about it. I did sacrifice towards it, but I'm not excited about it. But PulseX is still quite well, and it's actually keeping up with Bitcoin, which kind of shocked me a little bit. But anyway, that's all in the game, right? I always love to starting off everything comparing to Bitcoin because Bitcoin is kind of the gold standard in my opinion. All right, let's jump forward here. Right now we're looking at Fu Manchu chart here. We're looking at Pulse Chain against USDT. All right, and let's see here. This is the Wu Manchu chart. This is a an open source free version of Market Cipher. You can get it on TradingView. Okay. Um, Now it comes to two styles. You have A and B chart. First chart we're gonna look at is A, and we have this set on a 4-hour chart. Okay, and we're gonna start it with a. Let's go ahead and start it with. We'll start it right here. We'll change the previous trend signal, which is this purplish triangle. Then we had a sell. This is October 28th, by the way. Then we had a buy signal, this little green dot, bullish continuation, a lot of bullishness. Then we had a short signal, sell signal here on October 31st, bullish continuation, another sell signal. I'm sorry, another bearish continuation. Then a short continuation with sell signal, which is this little X. The little X's are the short sell continuations. All right, I'm sorry guys. All right, you got a bearish continuation, a sell signal, a bearish continuation, a bullish continuation, and on the fifth, right here, this little purple triangle, that's changed from previous trend again, and a long signal, and it's just bullish, bullish, bullish. Now, I don't want to dive too deep into anything because everything is bullish right now. You know what I mean? On the Wu Manchu B chart here, you'll see that this buy long signal here was confirmed right here. It's a buy, and we're still riding that channel. Now, if you look at the 2-hour chart, I mean, we're just bullish, guys. It's the momentum is off the hook, the volume is off the hook. Everything is just beautiful right now. But like right here, you see we're riding through this channel here on this buy signal. The momentum is the blue, what's bluish purple? That's high. The volume is okay. The yellow is the volume, and the cash flow is it could be better. You know what I mean? But that's where Pulsechain stands right now. Ichimoku, you guys know I love playing with Ichimoku. Of all the different charts I was thinking about showing, I think Ichimoku is the best one right now because right now we're trying to predict the long-term future for Pulsechain. When is it going to kick off? When is Gary Gensler going to get fired? And Pulse and SEC stops picking on Pulsechain. You know what I mean? And Richard Hart and Hex. But mainly Pulsechain, Richard. But yeah, so this chart here, the Ichimoku, basically predicts future action off of previous action, okay? And, you know, nobody has a perfect crystal ball, but this is more accurate than you would think, all right? And on the daily chart, it's predicting bullishness all the way out through November 27th. Then it's predicting a little bit of a bearish pullback. Now, that's on a daily chart. If we look at the 4-hour chart, which goes 4 days into the future, it's bullish. And then on November 8th, it's suspecting to go bearish and then go back bullish again. So we have to see how that plays out. Let's take a peek here at HEX. HEX right now, we're just going to start a little sooner. On November 5th, we had a change from previous trend. Then we had a bearish continuation, a long signal right here, a bunch of bullish continuations, one bearish and the rest bullish. We're extremely bullish. We just went off on a buy signal right here. Momentum is very high. Cash flows positive. It could be better. That's a little green dot down here, right here, little green spot there. And the volume is not to brag about right now. Volume's kind of flat actually, guys. But you know that's going to improve. I mean, it's HEX, right? And this is HEX on Pulsechain. All right, which is currently going for 0.0155. All right, if you guys have been following me up to this point, I know you hit that like button. Please tell me you took a second to hit that like button. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. Subscribe, show me some love. I want this channel to go, but I'm not getting any motivation because I'm not feeling any love. So show a man, a brother, some love, all right? Hit that like button and leave comments. And comments are huge. I just learned about the gray currency because somebody was kind enough to leave me a comment. So leave comments. Tell me what projects you want me to cover. All right, let's go right back into this. All right, that's Hex dive. All right, so we're gonna jump on Hex on it. This is, I'm sorry, make sure I'm not. This is Hex on Pulsechain. So okay, now we're gonna look at the Ichimoku with Hex on Pulsechain for the hour. Let's go to the daily chart. Daily is 100% bullish all the way out to December 2nd. That's fire, guys. That makes for an old guy like me, I'm gonna have to use the word fire. That actually makes me excited. That means there's a lot of potential there. Now on a 4-hour chart, it only goes 4 days into the future. So it's predicting to go bearish on November 8th until November 10th, and then go bullish again. So we have to see how that plays out for HEX on Pulsechain. Now, for HEX on ETH, which is only going for 0.002087, Richard Hart made that announcement. Remember, everybody took a ran from ETH into Pulsechain. Richard had his reasons. I did this. I had already moved mine over because it was only logical. That was the whole reason why he created it in the first place during a previous bull run, but because of the fees on ETH. But yeah, so it's going low right now, but let's see if it's a good buy. All right, so looks like today we fired off with a change from previous strength, so we've definitely been capitulating. Then we have a long signal. I'm sorry, we have a bullish continuation, a long signal, long buy signal right there. Bullish continuation, bullish continuation. That's on a 4-hour chart. We're definitely in a buy center down here. You got a buy signal here. The momentum is up. The volume, which is yellow, is still up, but it's pulling back. Cash flow is not that great for it. Cash flow is actually negative right now. All right, for HEX on ETH. Now we look over at Ichimoku with the daily chart, and it doesn't look as good as HEX on Pulsechain. It's predicted it to stay bullish out until approximately November 23rd, and then it's supposed to go bearish. Now remember, that's just predicting. It's not perfect, but you'd be surprised how accurate this stuff is. All right, because remember, everything that comes up here is predicting outward. All right, so let's see where we at now. Okay, so that was Pulse. That was the Bitcoin, Pulsechain, HEX. What else we got to do? I didn't do PulseX on here for some reason, but I'm not going to. Actually, I have to, don't I? Dang it. Let's go to PulseX. I just got to talk about how good it was doing. I've been blowing it off for so long, and jokes on me. It is what it is. That's crypto, right? All right, so we're going to start this off here at November 2nd because we have a interesting chart for the 4-hour chart with PulseX. You have a bearish continuation, a sell signal that fired off on November 3rd. You have a bearish continuation and manipulation. This yellow X stands for potential market manipulation, which is very interesting. And then we bottomed out, and then we kind of took off. We have a bullish continuation, buy signal, change from previous trend, and a bunch of bullish continuations. All right. On the Fu Manchu B chart, we have a long signal here that fired off, and we're still riding up to that channel. Momentum's good, cash is good, volume's good. PulseX is on fire, y'all. I have to admit it. All right. PulseX with Ichimoku. On a daily chart, we're going to stay bullish all the way out to November 28th, and then at the very end, last like 5 days, it's going to go bearish potentially. 4-hour chart, next 4 days, it's going to go back and forth. It's going to be bullish, bearish, bullish until November 8th, then bearish on November 10th, and then go bullish. All right, now jumping into the next thing I want to cover. I don't want the video to be too long, but I definitely want to give you guys, because I actually invested in this when I started buying it. I'm going to dollar cost average into it. This project is cool, and it's on the Pulsechain ecosystem, which makes it even cooler in my opinion. All right. And I already gave thanks to, who was it again? Jim Horton 395. Thank you, brother. All right. So let's look at. All right. First thing I did was he said, "Hey, can you take a look at this?" So I stopped. I said, "Let me pull up the chart on Dex Screener." Dex Screener right away. I noticed. I was like, "This chart actually looks good. It's hitting some strong resistance where it's currently at right now, which is at 0.000167 But even though it's hitting some good resistance in that region, it's got a nice move. It's up. I'll just do it like this: 10135%, 10,135% since when it started moving was roughly December 9th, 2023. The last almost year, 11 months, that is some nice movement, guys. And it's hard not to walk with your blinders on during the bear market, but some people made out. And I actually had heard about this, but there were so many rug pulls and garbage out there. But I know about it now, and I'm invested now. All right, so let's take a look here. The Gray's currency. Oh, the Bollinger Bands look very good, by the way. For the 4-hour chart, it is bullish. It's literally riding the top of the bands. Our stochastic RSI, which is short term, is very bullish, and the RSI, which is long term, is very bullish right now. It may be a little overheated. I'm not saying go out and buy it today. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Just I love crypto, but it's definitely something you want to put on your radar. Okay. I just went ahead and got some because I had the cash and I just did it. and because I've been hearing about it, and I have a tendency of being afraid I'm going to miss out, which I don't think I'm going to in this week, but I do think this has a future. All right, let's like keeping it real with you guys. All right. Also, something I noticed when the moving average on this is that the 20-day just crossed over the 50-day, which is very good, very healthy, very bullish, and the 200-day is dropping beneath the 100-day, which is also very bullish. The 200 is a green, and it's just underneath of this. I don't know, this pinkish peach color here. All right. So I mean that's very bullish. This project really does have my attention right now. That's why, because I am a strong believer. You got to buy. You got to get a little piece of that pie. Once you have a little piece of that pie, you'll stay on top of it. You know what I mean? And they're definitely in my radar, to say the least. And that's why I want to share it with you. You guys decide what you want to do. But definitely not saying go out and buy anything. All right, though. So the gray currency. I'm not the greatest guy to dive into projects with you guys, so I'm just going to cover it briefly. I chart, but I just want to give you a brief overview of the project. And I think the best way to give you an overview of this project is to bypass all this. You can look all this up yourself, and to jump over. Okay, back up. All right, this is the gray currency. Gray currency staking easily stakes T the TGC for high APR with low risk. Okay, great. All right, so first thing I did, I wanted to check see if it was audited. It's got a good audit. I just kind of flipped through here a little bit. I'm not a programmer or to any level actually, but it's still good to do research on your own to make sure you know what you're investing in. Okay. So it has a good audit. It was audited by Solid Proof. Solid Proof. You can go in here and see the projects. I found a lot of projects in here that I did recognize. One of the ones I recognized the most was Coast. I'm sure some of you guys are familiar with them. I don't remember how far in here it was though. But you guys can get in here and play around and look for it on your own. But they audited Coast, which is very important to me because Coast is a real player on Pulsechain. All right, but yeah, they're a real deal. You just get in here and look around yourself. And again, that's solidproof.io. All right, and I know for a fact I saw Coast. And there was another project that I knew, but I forgot. That's what I was trying to look for very, very quickly. and I still can't find it. So okay, so we're gonna keep going. All right, so jumping in. Oh, there it is, Coast. I knew it. Audit for Coast right there, August 2023. You know what I'm saying? So right then and there, that tells me a lot. A lot of money is flow through Coast, and nobody's hacked them yet. So little stuff like that, it matters to me. To me. All right. Then I went on this crazy hunt to find the white paper. It wasn't the easiest to find. I finally found it, and I just want to cover this with you guys. Stick around so you understand what I'm looking into right now. All right. So here we go. We're going to jump down to here. Gray currency. No broker promises. Adapt, DAO, staking, and token. Smart contracts. 100% complete. Truly decentralized. 100% autonomous. 100% deflationary. Set total token supply is 333 billion, 333 million, 333,000, 333. Staking with no time constraints or early withdrawal penalties, fully decentralized, amplifier tokens adding constant perpetual volume, voluntary time locking, freedom to collect rewards without breaking stake or time lock, high APY reflection rewards based on market volume, perpetual auto buy and burns, auto LP add with each transaction locked within the PTGC. Uh, Contract built with an ever rising LP floor, liquidity pool, web mechanics, burn addresses, market wallet, and main liquidity. Liquidity on PulseX burned and locked forever, and growing contracts are renounced and can't be modified. Community driven DAO. Top 100 stakers may submit proposals for that fuel growth on PTGC. All PTGC stakers may vote on proposals set forth by top 100 stakers on the DAO. And they got a DAO. I love DAOs. I know you DAOs are beautiful. Let's see what we got here. Introduction. The gray currency is the answer to a severe problem. Why can the corrupt leaders profit off our taxes paid for every dollar we make and spend? What if what if for every dollar you spend, the taxes paid on the money went back to the community while stabilizing the currency instead of feeding their pockets? Why can't corrupt leaders of the earth inflate their currency and print more money as please. All right, blah, blah, blah. All right, so let's jump down here. How does it work? Initial distribution and total supply. The max supply for PTGC is set for what the number I just told you. Um, Jump down here. The DApp, the PulseX DApp interface will allow trading of PTGC tokens. When you do go to trade this, though, make sure you go to the site and you want to go to, once you connect your wallet, you want to, it's like it says how to. You Maybe it's here. It's like how to buy or how to stake or something, but it'll come up. And make sure you read that because I had issues and it pissed me. I was so pissed off, and it was so minor. You just gotta make a quick adjustment with your PulseX, and it works just fine. But if you don't know to look, yeah, I was so upset. But once you read that, it's easy. All right, let's jump down here. Here it is. Let's start here. All right, the gray currency tax system. With every buy sell, a 5% tax is paid. None of the tax goes to the dev wallets. Taxes are distributed into specific functions that support the gray currency. All taxes are collected in Pulse, the native coin of Pulsechain blockchain. Treasury Pulse is distributed based on passing proposals through the DAO to fund things such as but not limited to locking liquidity in the core V1 on PulseX, PGC market buy burns, distributing rewards to holders and stakers, adding to ever-rising LP floor, creating new LPs for bot arbitrage activity, potential collaborations, market campaigns, and more. The PTGC tax system fuels the PTGC token mechanic, which is specifically designed so short-term holders and traders actually support the long-term health and ever-growing value of the protocol, which benefits long-term holders with every buy and sell. Tax distribution follows: 2% DAO Treasury wallet used by DAO to increase the value of PTGC, 1% holder and staker rewards, 1% staker rewards, and 0.5% buy burns and 0.5% PTGC Pulse LP. All right. Redistributed rewards. All PTGC rewards are paid out via reflection. So it's a reflection token. With each buy and sell, a percent is delegated to holders and stakers. The percent to the stakers will be drastically more due to their support in the project. The more tokens you have staked, the more percentage of each reflection you will receive. As many trades occur, holder and stakers collect rewards on every buy and sell. This turns holding and staking a PGC token into a passive income machine. Locked tokens continue to receive reflections as well. Burn. With every buy and sell, there is a auto burn function built into the smart contract. All burnt tokens are sent to a dead wallet address in which they can never be sold again. Burning tokens is the same as if someone purchased them and never sold them. The Gray's burn mechanics create a continuous upward momentum for the project. Okay. Staking PGC token can be performed on our DApp, blah, 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 blah. While many benefits can be found by staking PTGC, one unique feature is there is no time lock requirement. So you don't have to lock it up. You could choose to lock it up, but you don't have to. And I like that. All right, time locking. Time locking is a minimum of 90 days. My throat's getting dry. So it's a minimum of 90 days for time locking. And you could claim during that period. So once you've connected the site to your wallet, you could claim your rewards during that 90-day period, long as and just reinvest it. It's pretty cool stuff, guys. Um, but anyway, this is just the gist of it all. But just wanted to give you an idea of how it all works. Like I said, I'm not the greatest researcher guy. I do a lot of charting and I brush over it. If you want to dive in deeper, there's definitely some better videos to really dive in this project. I just want to bring it to your attention. All right. But yeah, I'm excited about this one and I've been going for 24 minutes. So I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you guys for being here. Hit that like button. Show me some love. Show me you want me to do videos. Why I do videos if nobody wants to hit the like button or leave a comment or subscribe. You know what I mean? That's why I got so frustrated and I stopped doing it. And I love Pulsechain. I love Cardano. I love other projects too, but Pulsechain is definitely up there. And I'm still holding on my original sacrifice. And it was a nice penny. It's down right now, but I know it's going to swing around. I'm 100% confident. But anyway, please subscribe, leave a comment, give me some other projects to dive into that's on Pulse Chain. That's extremely important to me. And also hit the like button. I guess that's it. All right, guys. Till next time. Peace out.